everybody. So we are on Census Day, and Census Day is basically an opportunity to have um, a commemoration of census, and it's a kickoff for us to launch a whole month and of educational activities and outreach with our communities. And one of the ways that we are doing that is working with organizations like Solano Family and Children Services to have their members, their clients, families that are looking for childcare to basically have information, be motivated, and not be afraid of answering or taking part of the census. So one of the ways that we are giving back to the community is by motivating you all to take the census by offering some gift certificates. We know that times are hard nowadays, and many of us lost some part of our income, of all our income. And today, as part of this festival, we are doing some drawings of gift certificates. It's gift certificates of $150 each. And what you need to do is to basically answer the census. If you did already, it's okay. It's great. Send the census question, the census confirmation number. Everybody that answered the census has confirmation numbers. So you send us confirmation number to 707-580-4352. Again, 707-580-4352. You text that to us, and then with your name, your zip code, and your census confirmation, and we are going to have a drawing at the end of every hour of this festival. And we are going to have some winners of the $150 gift certificate. So if you didn't do, answer the census now, and then send the confirmation number with your name and zip code to 707-580-4352, okay? And with no further ado, I want to welcome Kathy. Hi, Kathy.
Hello.
Say hi to everybody. Kathy, can you introduce yourself and then tell us a little bit about your organization?
Absolutely. So my name is Kathy Lago. I'm the Executive Director of Solano Family and Children's Services. We're your child care resource and referral, and we serve all of Solano County. We've been here for 42 years, and we help a lot of different people in a lot of different ways related to child care. So we connect families with child care providers based on what their personal needs are and the family needs. And we also help families qualify pay for their child care. So we administer all of the child care subsidy programs in Solano County. So if a parent is going to work, seeking work, going to school, getting their degree, we can help pay for their child care. We also provide education and resources to our child care providers. We have an amazing group of child care providers in our county, family child care providers, centers, as well as exempt caregivers who care for families of just one family, children of just one family. So what we do is provide education and training and support. We work with our local child care association in Solano County and coordinate a lot of different services to make sure that we're supporting them to provide quality child care. We also are the Help Me Grow call center. So when families are struggling, child care providers have questions about a child's development, we help those family members and adults in that child's life look at the child's development, help them screen their developmental stages and learn a little bit more about what they can do to support their child. And then we work with many different community organizations to connect families to other resources and services that we don't provide. So we tend to work with a lot of different people in our community.
Awesome. And we are one of the organizations that work with you. And tell us, Kathy, what are the lessons that COVID-19 is teaching us? And in what ways do we believe that we are rising above as a community?
Absolutely. I think communication and education is the key. I think continuing to talk to each other, support each other. I'm really, in a way, proud to say that our community is understanding how essential childcare is, that we are an economic basis for people to continue to work and go to school and get training. And for those first responders and those other essential service providers out there right now, we hear about it: nurses, doctors, healthcare providers, grocery store clerks, people who are maintaining all of our infrastructure. They also are utilizing childcare. And so our childcare providers have become a very crucial resource for everybody. And one of the most important things in childcare is safety and health and making sure everybody is healthy. This is, one type of illness, but childcare providers work every day to make sure that kids are safe and healthy. The other part I would say is a very large percentage of our childcare providers in our community, whether they are self-employed business owners, small business owners, or employees of childcare centers, many of them are very low income too. They are struggling right now. They don't have health care necessarily, or they pay a very high price for it if they're self-employed. And they make some of the lowest wages. We have a real equity issue out there that I think is really important for people to understand, that we really take a look very carefully at what we do to support that community out there. And I think the other part is that, this will have long-term effects. There is trauma involved in this. Children are hearing things that parents talk about, and it makes them frightened and scared, and childcare providers as well, all the adults. We really need to think about how we bring children back into some normalcy by, first of all, being cognizant of our own need to really take a break, take care of ourselves, communicate with people, and ask questions and get good knowledge. Don't take what's out there necessarily in the media that may be the first thing you see in the morning. Really look to those partners like our public health education realm and the CDC, and really communicating with any of your resources. And that's what we're doing right now. We're constantly making phone calls to our childcare providers and the families that we serve to check in with them.
Yeah, that's a good reminder that April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, right? And then so as part of our activities at Children's Network, we are also highlighting this month, not only as a Census month, but also Child Abuse Prevention Month. And then we are going to be releasing some materials on social media about it. And it's unfortunately that this situation that we live right now is really increasing. It's increasing the child abuse and domestic violence, and we need to pay attention, and we need to address this issue in other ways, because now kids don't go to school, and then therefore we don't have the mandated reporters like teachers really paying attention and then reporting when something like this happens. But we can all work together to keep an eye on our community and our kids, and then prevent child abuse in many ways. So stay tuned for more information about that throughout the month. And Kathy, so based on your work with Solano Family and Children's Services, why do you think that census is important for children and families in our community? How does this data and the information is used in your work?
Absolutely. We serve over 3,000 families every month that are utilizing subsidized childcare, and that's because there is the need. And we are often needing to provide data to our funders, to the federal government, to the state about what our need is. And the census, once every 10 years, gives us a base. But if we don't count everybody this year, we are always going to be off, and that is going to be incremental year after year that we're undercounting. We want to make sure every single child in this county is counted. Every adult is counted, because we need people to understand the true need that's out there. And of course, we're living right in the middle of an emergency that is the perfect example of why we need to understand how many people and our true population is in each county. And we want to be represented properly. And so these numbers are also going to be the basis for who represents us at the federal level and state level. And it's critical. If we're ever undercounting, we're really losing out on the ability to provide services to our families and children in Solano County.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you and your team for everything that you guys are doing. I myself, I'm a family home child care provider, and I've been able to reach out to Cinda Ray and to Rayma, and they are on top of things, contacting providers, making sure we have what we need, and you guys are very supportive during this time of crisis. And I just can't wait to see the good come out of all of this. And I thank all the providers who decided to stay open. I couldn't do it. So I'm here if you guys need anything, need me to deliver any supplies to other providers, especially here in Vallejo, I'm available. So just let me know.
Great. It's providers like you who are passionate, Jamila, that do make a difference. And we know that every provider out there is in this because they believe in what they do for the children they serve. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kathy, for joining us today. Any final words, like how people can contact you and the Solano Family and Children Services?
Absolutely. We have very few people in the office every day. Most of our staff are working from home if they can, but we're here and available. We are answering phones. You can call us at 707-863-3950. You can also go on our website at solanofamily.org, and you can also contact us through Facebook. We're available. And we're going to be contacting some of you today and in the next couple of days because we're phone banking. We've got staff who want to be out there helping and doing something active. So we're calling all of our childcare providers, all of the families that we're serving under our subsidy program, and all the families who we've helped find childcare in the last couple of months. We want to hear from you. We want to talk to you, and we're going to check in because we know that's one of the most important things right now. So you're going to hear from us, and please, I've completed my census. I hope you all do. This is important. Let's be counted, especially for the kids.